Okay, Libra. So I did a lot of night readings. I just want to say that I had 15 minutes into your reading, and for whatever reason, Gomez decided to go insane. Started barking at my youngest sleeping. I don't know what was around her, like what kind of energy he was sensing, but I had to stop your reading. I gave myself a quick break, had some tea, and we're going to restart. We're going to restart. And it actually looked pretty good, so I'm hoping we get the same cards this time around, but I don't know. I don't know. So this is a new phone. Let me know if like it looks okay. I'm not going to be able to go live this week because it is my son who's back from the military's birthday week. And so when I go live, I'll be asking you guys if the clarity is better and if you guys like this phone better, okay? But let's get some general messages up for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, hopefully without Gomez interrupting. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, I do see some sort of financial burden here. What's that about for Libra? Okay, honestly, Libra, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So, again, I think I've said this in a previous reading. I would not go trying to move right now, buy a house. I would not try going on any sort of luxurious trips. It would just be like too much, you know, financially for you, all right? We do have the Queen of Wands here. Why is that for Libra? Okay, that's weird, Libra. That's weird. So the only way I can look at this is, you know, you may have a situation with somebody. I don't know if this is work related or if this is romantic, but I'd be really careful getting involved with anybody who's going to kind of stroke your ego or tell you you're, you know, gorgeous and have it all put together and blah, 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 blah. They're coming out as an earth sign, doesn't have to be. The reason I say this is because there is somebody, they're already involved, basically. They're not going to expose it. This person will find out that they've been speaking to you or at least trying to get your attention. Just try to avoid anybody you don't really know their backstory, okay? Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We have, if for those of you that want to reconcile, I do not see that happening, whether it's romantic or otherwise. Libra. Why is death in the reverse for Libra? There's really no change in your work environment right now. We have the number 8, which is karma and hard work, which is really good. It's really positive. But, you know, you're just working. You're just steadily working. Messages will be coming in about change later on, but it's not right now. Continue. Libra, Libra, I actually do kind of like this. I feel like you have a sense of self right now, or going into the future, where you're going to just feel like more approachable. You know, you're not really looking for something. It's just like you're just happy being with you, or you know, doing what you're doing, working on your financial situation, working on your stability, working on whether that's your health or mental health, anything like that. I see it improving. No, I'm not taking that. For Libra, Libra, you still have a fire sign here, overthinking things, and a water sign, overthinking things. Neither one of these people look like they're in your life at the moment, but they are still like nostalgic or reminiscing about what you two had together, okay? Again, this doesn't have to be romantic. This could be people that have just left your life in general. Who's this water sign popping up? Who's this water sign? For those of you that are single, and again, I don't feel like you're looking, Libra, I don't, but expect a water sign to be popping up, and I feel like this is coming in pretty quickly. This person has some sort of prestige. I don't know if they're like influencer or if they, are a rocket scientist, something like that. They have some sort of prestige. They have a lot of emotions for you when they come in. I feel like it's kind of, it's one of those situations, Libra, where I feel like they're going to just kind of jump into this maybe quicker than you do. Could meet them over a work situation, not necessarily. Continue. Oh, Libra. This person's going to like just love bomb you. So if you're not really into that, this might not be the person for you, okay? I'm seeing children, so one of you may have children. I'm seeing a bad haircut. I don't know. Take it for what it is, okay? Continue for Libra. Opportunities will be coming, okay? Lots of opportunities for you. I feel like you're in some sort of rat race and you're going to come out ahead. Why is justice in the reverse? Okay, for those of you that are involved in any sort of court situation, expect it to go in your favor. It's not going to look like it. It's not going to, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is a shit show. It's going to actually take a turn. For those of you that are not involved in any sort of court situation, there is some sort of karmic justice that has to do with a higher power, and you're going to get a restart. Whether this is a romantic situation or whether this is a work situation, it doesn't matter. I see things kind of like transpiring. Something you're not going to be able to predict right now, but it is coming, and it is going to make a huge change for you. And I do see that it's going to bring you peace. It is going to bring you peace. Okay, Libra? What is this burden that's coming to Libra? It's something you've been trying to get rid of for a while, Libra. Okay, so for those of you that are involved with somebody who is a cheater, expect them to come back around. For those of you that are not involved, this isn't, this could be somebody that took advantage of you in the past, whether this is work related or family. Expect them to come back around, and it's going to bring you some sort of stress. Okay, it's unfortunate, but for some reason you're going to have to deal with them. I don't know why. You'll know why. Continue for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra, make sure nobody's going to try to manipulate you. I feel like it's still related to this past person, but this is just a warning in general. Don't let people manipulate you. Make sure you're standing strong, keeping your boundaries in place, seeing things for how they really are. Don't romanticize anything, especially if it's financial. Somebody overpromising you something. Be really careful during the next few weeks, okay? Wise judgment here. It's saying the same thing. You just have somebody from the past here really hanging on. They just keep popping back up. Heavy on the fire sign. They're not emotionally ready to give up on you, but they're also not ready to give you what you need. So they just need to go, Libra. They need to go. Even if you're not thinking about them, they're thinking about you. And so the energy is still there. Okay, so you have options coming in. What are these options? Okay, so I don't know where you are on the timeline. I know this hasn't happened yet for you, but I'd be really careful with the options that come in right now. Okay, we're in Saturn retrograde. It's going to vary, Libra to Libra, depending on what your rising and moon are. But I see that these options are, for the most part, not really good for you. If they are I would stay away from any sort of quick sexual experience. That's the first card. Stay away from anything that's just like jumping into bed with somebody, especially if you're not really ready for it. Especially if this person's not serious about you, you know, whatever that is. Be careful of somebody lying to you or not telling the truth. So the example could be like, you go on a date, or you're on a dating app, or like you're going for a new job interview and they're not giving you the full story. The other thing I would say is we have the Seven of Swords here, so be really careful of somebody who's trying to, um, I don't want to use the word steal because it's not feeling like, it's not giving me stealing vibes. It could be for some of you, right? But somebody who is doing something behind your back, whether that's cheating, whether that's um, lying, I just don't really like these options. So I would be really careful to get involved in anything right now without knowing the whole story, the full story. I'm getting dark hair for Libra. Libra, honestly, I think you're going to handle this really well. So going through all this, knowing up front that these opportunities are probably not going to be the best opportunities for you, even if you're like excited about it at first. I feel like you're going to kind of lay it to rest. I don't feel like you're going to do too much. You're not going to, definitely not going to like chase anybody or try to make something into, what you want, because you know it's not going to happen. Okay. And I do see stability coming to you. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? Watch your spending during this time as well. Okay? No large purchases, nothing extravagant. Just pay your bills and keep it moving. For those of you that are looking to have a baby right now, that's very possible. Okay, if that's something you're looking to do. For those of you that want to start something new, whether that's a side business or going back to school, something like that, it looks really positive. I see a lot of good energy around that. Continue. I don't know why I want to say birds are going to be lucky for some reason for you guys. I still see a connection with the water sign Libra over here. This does not have to be romantic. It is coming out that way, but I'm telling you, there is just somebody really hung up on you. And this feels like a new person. Libra. Why is the Eight of Cups here? I don't feel like you're emotionally ready for a new relationship, okay? So even if you really like this person, you just might be like, hey, the timing's off. For Libra. Why is the Three of Pentacles here for Libra? Oh, this is great. This is actually really good. So going back to what I said, anybody who's working on something new, some sort of new project, whether you're changing careers, whether you're um, starting a new business, trying to make a little extra money on the side, I see it going very, very well, but something like you don't have to work super hard at. It's going to like just naturally sort of fall into place. Whether that's somebody's helping you, uh, I, word of mouth, or, somebody really loves what you're doing and they're telling everybody about it, something like that, but it looks really positive. For Libra. Why is the Emperor in the reverse? We have a fire sign still trying to manipulate their way back in. I don't know why the cards keep repeating for you, Libra, today. I'm not really sure what that's about. Maybe it's a warning. They feel like they lost your attention. I wouldn't move right now, Libra. I really wouldn't. But for those of you that are contemplating it, I do see that you will find a place you really want to be in, whether that's a new house, a new apartment, or even like a new state. I do see that, like you finding the ideal situation. I just don't think right now is the best time for you to actually act on it. What? What else for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising? I do see some sort of controversy here from somebody who's been watching you, and they're waiting for you to somehow mess up. This could be work related, this could be family. They're waiting for you to make some sort of mistake so that they can approach you in a really aggressive way. This could even be a child, guys. I don't know what that's about. Clarify. They feel like you didn't do enough for them. So if it's a family member, if it's somebody from work, they feel like you didn't do enough for them, and so they're waiting for their moment to strike. I don't really like this person, okay? I'm getting younger than you. What else for Libra? I see you knocking them down to size, Libra. Good for you. Why is the devil here? You have else a addiction, or you have a codependency with somebody that you need to let go. You absolutely need to let this go. You need to just kick them to the curb. I'm not kidding. They are only going to bring you down energetically. They are probably causing some sort of issues for you emotionally, maybe with friends and family. Who knows? But I don't like them. I'm getting Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be, obviously. I do see your instincts and spirituality growing at this time as well. What is that about? You may be going through a really dark period, whether it's now or going into the next couple weeks. Expect that to kind of come to an end quickly. So you might really feel bad tomorrow, like really bad, like, you know, at a loss. And then by the end of the week, you're like, oh my gosh, no, things are getting better. Like maybe I'm not seeing things clearly. I see healing. For those of you that are sick, I also see healing, okay? So even if you're bedridden, I feel like you are going to heal a lot quicker than you think. Something you don't see coming. What is that for Libra? I'm telling you, Libra, I think your next person could be like a soulmate long term, okay? But you're going to have to be ready for it. You don't see this coming. We have the Lovers. I'm not getting a sign. I guess we could say Cancer and Gemini, but I don't really know. But I think, you know, if you really work at this, or if you really like somebody, it has a lot of potential. It has a lot of potential. All right, Libra. Well, I guess that's it. I'm out of cards. I hope this helps.